Realized, because I don't really know what to say. It's much harder. I have to play off myself. It's not as easy. All right, so we got Big Kid versus Cool Lime, game 1, and it's actually Puff versus Ices. So we'll see how this goes. Starting off on Battlefield. Obviously, this match can be a bit of a grind sometimes, but these guys are not really taking their time. They're going in pretty quickly here. This, honestly, if Puff plays very safe and defensive, I think this is a super tough matchup for Ices, especially if they can't find the wobble. But Cool Lime, certainly no stranger to wobble setups. We'll see if he's able to find one against a Puff. One of the hardest characters to get a wobble against for sure. Got some desyncs on deck. Cool Lime with this slight lead, but the edge guard from Big Kid, and he's going to take the first stock. Nicely done with the forward smash on the edge. And Cool Lime now at a stock deficit. Against Puff, that's not where you want to be as an Ices. Like I said before, I think Puff, in terms of like the time. Oh, wow! The crouch canceled on the jab into rest, and he didn't even get punished. Big Kid is out here right now. Another rest. Nana's dead. And so is Popo. What is happening? Okay, there's a wobble. I mean, that's a wobble for sure. Wow. Okay, well, Big Kid is certainly putting on a show so far. Oh, but Cool Lime finds a wobble out of nowhere. And suddenly, this is looking doable for Cool Lime. This match has been all over the place. All right, let's see if Big Kid can find this kill on Nana. Then that might pretty much wrap the matchup, and he does it. Smart play. All right. This is an extremely difficult comeback. This is up there with one of the hardest comebacks in the game. Sopo against Puff, especially with the deficit that was there. And Big Kid looking real big right now as he takes a dominant game 1 with a couple of crazy rests in there. We'll see what Cool Lime can try to do to adjust here on the Ices classic counter pick at D. Okay. Oh, and he finds the wobble. Wow. Cool Lime's so cognizant of the situations where a wobble is possible, and he's just always ready to convert on them. Some of them are a little unorthodox, but he makes it work, and he's taking the stock lead for it. Interesting grab there from Big Kid. Gets a separation. See what he can do with it. Okay. Nana should be dead, but Cool Lime's going for the save. See, sometimes the save is truly not worth it because Nana's dead anyway, and you put yourself in a worse spot than you were before. It's not a good look. And, oh, okay. Cool Lime finds his way back on stage. Down smash there. Okay, back air. And Big Kid still not finding the kill on Sopo. Okay, finds that up air, and he will take the first stock, but got a juicy bit of damage. This is close to kill percent already for Puff against Ices. Oh, and wow! Again, these kind of weird situations where a lot of Ices players wouldn't be looking for the wobble. Cool Lime is totally ready for it. Converts instantly. Has a clean stock lead now at this point. Of course, this is his strongest counter pick. Definitely wants to take this to have a chance later in the set, because if he goes down here, probably going to go back to FD, but obviously you don't want to lose on your strongest counter pick. Okay. Oh. Okay. Oh, and again, Cool Lime just catches him out of midair instantly into the wobble. Cool Lime really, really looking for those wobble setups. It's paying off in a big way so far in game 2, trying to even up the count 1-1. Okay, here we go. All right. I finally have a co-commentator. What's up, Juan?
Not much, dude. You know, I do think that this set right here is the last place Puff wants to be against Ices is probably FD. But believe it or not, if you just use the ledges properly, they're kind of screwed. They kind of don't have much of an option.
Okay.
And this whole argument about banning wobbling, am I a fan of it? Of course I'm a fan of it. but legitimately, when you think about it, like what can Ices, maybe against Fox, they have some cool combos because Fox falls quickly, fast faller. But against like Peach and Puff, like what can you really do if they're playing the war of attrition? And right there, Big Kid hitting a pretty. Oh! What are you doing? Okay.
Did he do that on purpose? There's no chance.
Okay, here's the man. Here's the size of this man's sack right now. You want to know why? It hit Phantom the first time. He repeated the exact same input.
Yeah.
And it didn't Phantom that time.
He didn't move.
All right, so I think we're gonna have like practical tasks with someone. They're gonna review that footage, but it's proven right there that. Phantom hits are RNG. They're pure RNG.
I'm gonna pretend that he did that on purpose because that was sick as hell.
That was pretty sick. I actually enjoyed that.
All right, so we got Game 3, Dreamland.
Dreamland, of course, we're using Slippy.gg. So the footage you're seeing right now isn't actually from a GameCube, but rather repurposed through a PC to enable HD footage. Almost 4K upscaling if you have the potential to. Right now,
beautiful.
1080p upscaling, beautiful melee right here on your home screen. Shout out to Slippy for that. And yeah, so Game 3, pretty obvious pick, you would think, right, to go to Dreamland. But believe it or not, what if I told you that this might sometimes not be the best pick?
I could see that against Ice Climbers in particular. Because of the way this matchup goes, Ice Climbers are getting kind of the same benefits that Puff is getting from Dreamland.
Yeah.
Which is living a really long time, having a lot of space to work with.
That's true. You want to live a super long time, and you don't want to pay for it in the process. And right here, you have Sopo. Sopo's dead right here, unless Big Kid sucks. Big Kid doesn't suck. Good. For the most part, I do think that you could sort of go in a little harder here. I'm confused right now as to why I'm seeing Big Kid go for aerial. There we go. The only aerial you should go for against Ice Climbers is just Rising Pound. Right. But sometimes you get lazy. When you get lazy, this happens right here. Right. And you can see this right here, and you see that Big has 4 stocks. Is going to be an even game 3 stock. What if I told you right here that Cool Lime literally has a mental stock advantage? Yeah. Because he just got wobbled. When you just get wobbled, look at how aggro he's being. Yeah. He's rushing in right now. He wants a kill. He's doing some weird back airs. I don't know about that. You're staying on the ground. You're staying on the ground way too much, Big Kid. That's what happens. Risky. That's what happens when you're not a weathered player in this matchup, I feel. You get a little bit of tunnel vision. And what Big Kid should do, he already won a game. There's no reason why he can't win this game too on Dreamland especially. He needs to just ignore that wobble. Pretend it didn't happen at all. Right. And come back down. He's going to save Nana. But Nana might be dead here. Yeah. She is. And now the question is whether or not... Wait a minute. Oh!
He's going to be able to save her.
Did she have less percent than Sopo?
It looked like it. It must have been very little, but Cool Lime is living with Sopo. He's going to try to continue with more damage. But yeah.
Believe it or not, if you're a god right here, Sopo right here. If you have 4 good reads in a row, you can win this. But it's all
really could. And he's getting these up airs.
Yeah.
Oh! That almost killed.
That's 3 reads he got so far. The 4th one should be the game. Or should be the stock, rather.
Yeah, for sure. Okay.
All right. Oh, okay. Now on Dreamland. One more down, so I should do it. Ooh. Oh, it's tough. Okay, back air. Good DI on that, actually.
Amazing DI, yeah.
Given the fact that it was a reverse back air and he still made it back, that's actually
ready for it. Okay. And this is hard to do with the Ice Climbers recovery, Sopo recovery in particular. Yeah. You don't really have many options. You kind of just got to go on stage. Sometimes you can try to sweet spot the ledge, but...
And up right there's actually the best option because it has the most vertical range, obviously. Right. And when against a floaty like Ices, it'll kill him even at 120, I feel, on this stage. And just like that, the stock is even. The set is even. 1 apiece, 2 stocks apiece.
Yeah. Oh, and he's
got Nana is dead.
Oh,
all right.
He caught the double jump.
So here's my logic for this right here. If Big Kid loses this match, it's because he screwed up horribly. This is basically this should be a full stock lead right here. Yeah. You know what he's doing?
Oh, wow!
No, that wasn't good. Hold on. Wait. Grab.
Oh,
that's a wobble.
Okay, it's a wobble.
That wasn't wise.
Was not a good decision.
Oh no.
Maybe he thought because the stage is so big, it would take that long for him to die that he wouldn't get a punish. It was kind of close, to be fair, but did not work in his favor in this case. We got a last stock, game 3.
And there was some aggression here. Oh, he's going for some risky options. Everyone asks, you know, oh, Puff, you know, does all this camping and whatnot. It's just like, if he doesn't, you know what happens? You get wobbled. You get shine spikes. You get down smash.
Sure, and he's at 68% already.
Now waiting. Okay, wait. Oh, no, wait.
What's the option?
Trigger. What's the option?
It's the wobble.
Okay.
There it is.
Remember what I was saying? How if the only way to lose this is by making a huge mistake. Resting Popo at 45% on Dreamland, him DIing to the full right, that was a mistake.
That was the huge mistake.
And he's down 2-1.
Cost him the match. Pulling the trigger on that rest was ballsy. Ballsy is the best way I can describe it. The nicest way I can describe that.
It was ballsy. Like, if he had died upwards, God tier play.
Right.
But you can't always predict that. There's ways people DI. Maybe they're not aware of being rested. But, like, weathered Ice Climbers players, and Coolime actually impressing me because I really haven't seen him play at this level in a long time, and he's this far into the bracket. I can see now.
Oh, and
that's the set. I'm calling right now. It's 3-1.
Yeah, it's looking like it.
Okay, at least Big Kid is nodding. If he was shaking his head, it was definitely over. He's nodding, so that means that mentally he's sort of accepting it.
Right. He's ready to try to make this comeback, for sure.
It's actually tough.
It's super hard in this situation.
Yeah, we're waiting right here, and we're actually going to see. And anyone.
Oh, and again.
All right, show him. That's the set. Yep.
That is looking like curtains.
Man.
Not quite over, but Big Kid has so much work to do.
I was very. Yeah, but see, that's what. See, you go in straight to Icy's face in a tournament where wobbling's legal. What do you think's going to happen? What's going to happen when you wave a red flag in front of a bull's face? What do you think's going to happen? You're going to get charged. Best option. He wants to go in. He's bloodthirsty.
For sure.
Every time.
Yeah. No, Coolime is so ready for any wobble setup that's available.
Right? And you can't blame him.
Yeah.
You literally can't blame him. You would do the exact same thing.
Especially in this matchup. Every time Ices gets their hands on you when you're puffed, they got to make it count. Okay.
So this is...
It's doable for Big Kid, but it's hard.
What he needs to do here is actually just kill Nana. Ignore Popo, Big Kid.
Right.
Kill Nana. Literally ignore him. Just go for it.
Okay.
Why?
Ended up working out for him.
It worked out, but he almost lived that, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Always go for Nana. Right here, go for Nana, and then Sopo Puff is like 80-20. Just like...
Right. Big Kid's going to need a lot of patience to bring this back. He really needs to pick his spots well.
What he's struggling with, too, is the separation, which is in any Smash game, like literally name a Smash game, Isis is in the way to beat them is separation.
Right.
What you want to do is obviously rising pound to the safe, and if by any chance you do have advantage on the ground, okay, good, kill Nana there, that's good, nice pound, you want to actually grab them and up throw them. And the reason you up throw actually is because by up throwing the climbers, you might actually have an amazing chance of separating Nana by herself in front of you. So if you grab Ices and you grab Popo and throw her up, you can actually just rest Nana. Nana will just sit there and he's free.
Right.
So you can So as long as you're like sub 30 on this stage, I would say. Well, maybe like sub 25.
Oh wow, he gets that kill. Okay.
All right. So right now, this is pretty surprising.
Yeah, back in it, and he is playing very patient. He's not trying to go in too hard here, but definitely still got some work to do.
But it really makes you wonder right here, right back here from Coolime, what would Coolime do if Wobbling was banned right here? What options does this character have?
Yeah, I mean, there's not too many, especially against Puff.
It's honestly, I hate getting wobbled as much as the next guy. As much as anyone, regardless of what character I main. That's what's up.
Ooh, and there should be it. It's
Big Kid.
Coolime, so it's he's already wrapping up his controller.
Out at 33rd place, that's a forfeit. Right there, Big Kid out, and congrats to Coolime, actually with an amazing, might be either the highest or second highest placing Ices this whole tournament, but I know Chudat is still in.
Yeah, Chu's still in. I believe he's still in winners.
Our liquid brethren is still in.
Yeah, shout outs to Chu, doing work and
going on the run.
That being said, Coolime doing a great job. I think Boyd might still be in